So welcome everyone. I know some familiar faces, some of you I'm just meeting for the first time, and it's just wonderful to be here. Just to tell you my connection, I've been doing yoga since the 1970s, on and off. Partly off, I admit. But I'm certified by Deepak Chopra to teach meditation and to teach about Vedic lifestyle. And then I had heard about Dr. Bali for many years, and finally did make it to the center again just last spring. And so I took his level 1 teacher training just last year. And Isabel very kindly recognized all of my Chopra training as well. So we have a level 2 certification that we're working on, right? So when I was invited to come and fill in today, I was really happy to do that. And I wasn't sure who would be here, so I know this will be a bit of a repeat for some of you. But I wanted to go over a little PowerPoint that I'd put together that's about Ayurveda. And I call it Ayurveda 101 because it's basically what it is, you know. If you know anything about the study of Ayurveda, it's a lifelong study. And so this is kind of just the basis. This will be just the beginning. Now I do have paper. I was prepared in case we had to go old school. So I'll be able to hand that out to you, and we'll also do at least one level of a dosha questionnaire so that we can look at what your mind-body constitution is. And eventually you'll be able to share all of this with it integrates beautifully, of course, with everything that Dr. Bali teaches, because Dr. Bali's method is based on the same life science and looks at it very thoroughly. So how about if we just begin with a brief meditation? Let's bring ourselves... Oh, sorry, Isabel? Yes?
Yeah, it's okay. Before you do, I'm going to go, so everything's good. You're in good hands.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to let everybody know that Dr. Bali's only coming back next Thursday, so he'll be back for next Saturday's class. But Tuesday's class is still on. It's going to be an amazing class. Stanley's going to be teaching alignment. So that's something that people really generally want to explore in this course because we don't touch so much on it. He's an amazing teacher, so I'll send out an email to everybody. So Tuesday's class is on.
So it's Tuesday, and then the next time would be Thursday morning for classes in the center?
Dr. Bali will be back on Thursday. I don't think he'll be back by Thursday morning. So Friday morning he should be okay to do his usual class, but Saturday he's back for the teacher training, and then he's leaving again to California. He's got a yoga festival in California at the end of January, so he's actually going to the Deepak Chopra Center, and he's doing the San Diego Yoga Festival, and he's going to Costa Rica.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just
He's
because
a
I'm...
globetrotter.
Does that mean that the other class is being taught, like, will you be teaching your Monday? You teach on Monday, right?
Yeah, I'll be teaching my class. Everybody else will be teaching theirs.
Okay.
I'll be looking for replacements for Dr. Bali's classes while he's gone. So if anybody's interested, let me know.
That would be as of when? As of the week after? Because he'll be gone the last week of July.
January 22nd, and he'll be back probably the beginning of February. Yeah. We're going to continue with the presentations. Even today, actually, if there's anybody here who hasn't done a level 2 presentation, it would be good to do, just so that everybody has the opportunity to do their presentations before the course ends. If people feel that they've missed on any level within this class because Dr. Bali's been away, you're welcome to come to the next teacher training to make up. So that's always an open invitation to people. We don't want you to feel that it's been away too much and you've missed certain lectures. So, any questions?
Just because, I came on Thursday and the center was closed, so is there a really good way just to verify before coming to the center that a class is going to be on?
As of today, or as of actually it should have been yesterday, you came on Thursday and it was...
Yeah, well, I came at 5:30 and the door was locked. Isn't there a class on Thursday? Or was Thursday? Yeah, I think it says, I haven't.
January 5th, I think.
That's what I thought was the day we were supposed to come back,
Yeah.
so I checked, but the door was locked.
Oh, really?
But
Mm.
the class, wait a minute, wasn't it Thursday? Was it Wednesday or Thursday that I taught the class?
Yeah, she
I
had
was here.
taught for Dr. Valley Thursday morning.
Oh, yeah. So
Thursday
Thursday morning
10
it was
o'clock,
open.
I was here.
But there are
It
a couple other
should've-
classes that day, like
It
Shiva's
should've
class
been
and Prague and
open, yeah,
Elizabeth,
I don't
but
know
there
why
was
they
nobody
didn't
here.
show up.
I didn't see any. I mean, it seemed
Yeah.
locked. Maybe I made a mistake, but
No,
I,
it's possible. I mean, sometimes things happen in the studio.
yeah. But is there any kind of reliable way, or do we just take her? I mean, should I set it?
As of right now, the studio is open for all classes, Dr. Valley's classes included. So I'll send out an email just to remind people, but they should know. They
Mhm.
should have known. So hopefully Thursday was an aberration.
Okay.
But yeah, as of right now, classes are on.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. And Dr. Valley Friday morning will be back teaching.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Have a great class.
Thanks for your
Thank you.
help, Isabel.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too.
All right. So, how about if we just settle ourselves into a comfortable vertical position? Okay, there you go. And I will invite you to close your eyes and just put all of this, all of the details and all of the scattered energy and the technology and everything, just put it aside, allow it to be in the past. And everything up to this moment in the past. And we'll consciously choose to be here, now. Notice the flow of air in and out of your body. Maybe feeling coolness as you breathe in, at the tip of your nose, perhaps the back of your throat. Those places are warmer when you breathe out. Get a feel for the points of contact between your body and the floor. And with each successive breath, choose to let go of tension through the points of contact and all the way down into the earth itself. Searching out anywhere that you're holding on to that you really just don't need to right now. Smoothing warmth and softness across your forehead, perhaps your shoulders, the back and the belly, the arms, and the legs, hands and feet. Allowing the muscles to let go around the support of the bones. And let's review our intention for being together here today. There's a lot of anger and sadness in the world today. Sometimes people act it out in the worst ways imaginable. But since each and every one of us carries the energy we cultivate into our personal world, our energy affects the people around us. And at the basis of all of that anger and sadness, there is very often fear, and lost connections, or even frustrated, thwarted connections. And that means that the work we're doing, helping people to connect with the world of yoga, reconnect with their own inner core in their body-mind, reconnect with the wisdom of the body, is nothing less than global peace. One yoga class at a time. And one student-teacher connection at a time. Breathe into your heart the beauty of this intention. And know that even the moments when we're not perfect, we're perfectly fine. Our intention goes before us, smooths our actions and words, and informs everything that we do. So we can truly say to each other, Namaste. The spark of divinity in me recognizes and salutes the spark of divinity in you. Namaste. Now let's take in together 3 intentional breaths, expanding the belly to draw air deeply and profoundly into the base of the lungs. And exploring the extent of the lungs and releasing each breath with a sigh. Until now, together, let's draw in our deepest and most expansive breath, inhaling from the belly all the way up to the collarbone. Inhaling together. And open your mouth to go. Beautiful. And whenever you feel ready, just open your eyes. So, welcome. Namaste. So, since we lost a little bit of time at the beginning, I had intended to try and go over 2 things with you, but we'll stick just to this Ayurveda presentation. And I know, Jose, you've seen it before, but what we'll do is we'll go through it to cover the basis of Ayurveda. I do have handouts of the slides for anybody who'd like them. And there, some of them are stapled, some of them are not. There you go, dear. There you are, sir. And another one there. Okay, thanks. There and there. There you are, dear. Thank you. No worries. Okay, so this is supposed to be a distillation of 5,000 years of studying the mind-body interface. So we'll just touch on some points, as you can imagine. Because as far as we know, I mean, Ayurveda has been taught and studied for around 5,000 years. And then what I liked about the training that I received at the Chopra Center was that it brings that together with Western medicine and teaches the points that overlap. So it teaches the places where this ancient body of knowledge that Dr. Bali focuses on, and he does the same because he's also integrating Western medicine. I've never felt so at home besides the Chopra Center until I came here. You know, he totally gets it, and that's what he teaches. So it's been a pleasure. Anyways, enough about me. So Ayurveda is, let's see if we can, it's a life science that focuses on all of the senses. There we go. And it's a consciousness-based system. Is there any way we could make that larger, or would we run the risk of losing it altogether?
I've been trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works.
Okay. So the language Sanskrit has been, as far as we know, has been a written language for about 5,000 years, and of course it's the symbols that we see, and like Om and whatnot, and so Ayus, the basis of Ayurveda, Ayus means life, and Veda means wisdom or science, and it's consciousness based. And so what this means is there's no separation between the mental or psychological health and physical health, that the mind-body were never considered separate. And the mind-body-spirit is one unit, and it was never meant to be divided. In the East, it never was divided. In the West, we did that. There's a whole historical story behind that, but it was because, it was in part because the church claimed infallible knowledge over the body and said that it was not allowed to dissect the body and learn from it until Descartes convinced them that the body and mind were separate, and that the mind and emotions were the province of the church, and the body was just a machine. And so a lot of Western science was based on that idea, which is, you know, we've come a long way. We have learned an awful lot about how the body functions by taking it apart. But it gets to the point now where in Western science we've got, you know, a specialist. You know, if your index finger is hurting, you go to one specialist. If your thumb's hurting, you go to a different one, right? So it's separated down so far that we've lost sight in the West a little bit of the whole body, mind, spirit, the whole unit. But being human is a whole unit. So we have all experienced, and we all live with different degrees of dis-ease in our lives. And because dis-ease, thank you, ladies, thank you so much. No, I mean, well, you know,
At least we can see something.
c'est mieux que rien du tout, hein?
You have a button for the baby.
Yes, no, I don't believe
Shao
so.
is good in that. Shao, we want it to be bigger. We need help. Shao a long time ago.
Yeah, because it's the,
But it's
no, it's here. It's a Chromecast.
C'est sur le
So,
Google Doc.
It's,
Allô?
C'est sur le Google Doc.
Are you projecting from here?
yes, yeah, to
Ben,
Chromecast.
ces documents,
I don't know
vous
how
avez
that
mis,
stuff
c'est
works,
ça?
but there's nothing on your machine that can do it, I guess.
No, it's maximum on my tablet, so I think it's just the
There's a
TV.
plan B.
there.
Kind of want to, you want to feel like it's like a computer. You can go to the bottom
It's
right-hand
true,
corner.
you're
and-
right, yeah. There it is.
Sheila,
That's what it
It
should.
might be exactly that in a minute because it's on Google Docs, so they're gonna go and get it from Google
Oh,
Docs.
then we
and
can just do
they
it.
can-
Google
Maximize.
You have a
Docs.
second source basically for this document.
That
I
makes
do?
sense.
Instead of taking it from this tablet, you can take it from the Google Docs.
Really?
Google Docs, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's been shared
And
already
then
on
the
Google
screen
Docs.
turns into a computer monitor.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Seems that.
I mean, I wonder, yeah. And the whole PowerPoint with all the formatting and
As a Google
everything.
document, it would be, yeah, all the documents.
Hallelujah.
by
If
one
I had known
third.
that, I wouldn't have worried about the Chromecast, right? I didn't think about that. Sorry about
Since we have a
that.
little time, what is a
Sorry, yes.
Chromecast? No, I just was going to ask in the same
Oh,
vein.
sure.
I wasn't trying to interrupt. But was he
It's
saying something?
it's a really, I love this technology. I'm a little bit of a geek, but it's like a USB key that you plug into the HDMI of your TV,
Yeah.
and it becomes a router.
Oh.
And so you can, once you sync the tablet with the Chromecast router,
Yeah.
you can cast anything from your tablet or phone, I would imagine,
Or a computer, right?
or computer.
So
Absolutely.
Chromecast meaning Google connection?
Yeah, yeah. So once you buy the unit, they're like $45 at
not much.
Walmart.
Yeah.
You have to ask for them at the counter though, because they don't put them out anymore because they're so popular. And yeah, once you have the technology, have it synced,
Yeah.
you can put anything onto your TV.
That's very cool. I don't have a TV, but otherwise I would get one. That
Well,
sounds great.
and you can. So in other words, you can turn any TV that has an HDMI, you turn it into a smart TV because you just run it through your
wow.
internet connection.
Yeah, and it's just a one-time outlay of $45.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's
Well, of
strange
course,
to
you
know
do
that-
need a server though. Like I'm
Yeah.
on Wi-Fi.
You need to have Wi-Fi and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. I thought if it was Google-based, then that would be almost like, I thought it would have like a Chrome browser on it, but it doesn't.
Yeah. It's
You know what I
well.
mean?
I wonder if I could.
Maybe there's a way, since we have time, we can investigate.
It looks like this, the Chromecast, and yeah, I don't want to get out of it because
Yeah,
I'm
because you don't
afraid
want to lose it. Yeah, I understand. That makes
Pas
sense.
sur la tablette un full screen ou quelque chose?
No, because
que ça
it's
enlève
already full screen.
Guys like